trip, 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 make the trip, 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 trip. Anybody that would take that trip, got to be crazy, got to be crazy. Anybody that would take that trip, 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 got to be crazy, got to be crazy. Trip, trip, make the trip, 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 make the trip, 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 make the trip, make
Now let's just step over here to the microphone.
The count is picked up at 0 minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
It's time to face the facts, lace the tracks and retrace back to 93 when almost every beat was fat. But now they lack and can't match the samples. Just don't take the time to find them, but there's ample enough to go around. And now it's time to flow with the sound. With tight lyrics, if you got them, then jot them down. We do so, we drop in a pound. Those doing the best they can, that not interested in clothes will be in the band. Damn, I'm sick of all this bling bling. Thugs are bugs, I hit it between the eyes, stone from my sling. So sing out loud when it hits. Crowds are fixed on live and stage, we break it up like the rage.
Please excuse me, I have a page. I can bring up the days, these easy ways and maze. With the crazy craze, should we raise the place and chase the race of my land in space? My earlobes can't handle caution, going, gone. Shit sold to the highest bidder, then flush down the shitter. Overcrowded market that was shopping. Pick up one day, the next. You're dropping at your Walkman. The money goes back to the place it came from. Rushed up track, sound lame and dumb. Hooray, hooray, we're number one. 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 Hooray, hooray, we're number one.
Number one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to the 12. Hooray, hooray, I'm the prodigal son. Hooray, hooray, shining bright as the sun. No, I'm not claiming to be number one. Rather, I'm in it just for the fun. Hip-hop to me is more like a hobby, like a political activist leading a lobby. As my lyrics, they come from the heart. These rhymes give your mind a proper jump start, like a booster cable does to a car. But I won't go far without writing a proper bar. I won't go far without writing a proper bar. Without a proper bar, I just won't go far. When we say we're number one, that refers to state of mind. Over time, you will find others take courage of the blind. So be it your goal to put yourself first. Remove arrogance, cause there's nothing worse. Hold your head up high, but don't blow with pride. Cause the harder you try, the weaker you are inside. So sit back, relax, and follow no one. Cause that's the only true path to becoming number one. That's the only true path to becoming number one. The only true path to becoming number one. Number one.
That we set upon the nations, to the vibes that we chasing up for lack of concentration. If you're hating, busy pacing, then we taking your occupation. Up in the attic, down in the basement, always making, can't be waiting.
First up, the topic of words and such. Communicate like AT&T, so reach a touch.
Dial the digit, pay me a visit. Email me the web space I inhabit.
Cool underground, it's the shit. Why do you think we got so many hits?
Various tracks, facts, your dad's or your mom's. I drop the bombs on all the .coms.
It's blasphemy, say you make better tracks, so it's on. I'ma hit you so hard, make it really swear in the Holy Quran.
It has to be the last MC, tuned into technology. Through mazes of web pages, break through and follow me.
No novelty and odyssey, when we drop cafes and all spots we got playing. 3 ages to hockey.
Your ringer disconnect, you pop your wheelie. Ruin your career like the Nia Cam Neely.
Revealing true essentials to this hip-hop game. From the first time you heard it, you was never acting the same.
Call you up and ask if you see more butts. Get drunk and ask if you see these nuts.
Them dudes know what's up and what but the touch mixing downs. Yo, sounds like they stuck.
Lack of tracks leave your sound estranged. I logged on and left the whole thing changed. Our communication that we set upon the nation is to the vibe that we chasing up for lack of concentration. If you're hating dizzy pacing, then we taking your occupation up in the attic, down in the basement. I was making, can't be waiting.
There's no need to waste time. There's no need to wait. There's no need to waste. There's no need to waste time.
That we set upon the nation is to the vibe that we chasing up for lack of concentration. If you're hating dizzy pacing, then we taking your occupation up in the attic, down in the basement. I was making, can't be waiting. Busy signal, leave my phone off the hook. Unlist my number, not in the phone book.
It's the 411 and it's not operating. But if you want to hear about us, then go to your police station.
Rip off the receiver and beat you. Talk of TV violence that they teach you.
Lesson that preach to you? That's making no sense like Christians listen Jews. Now who's confused? Well, is it you?
Emphasize a message of peace before we end up like the streets in the east.
True, even the wrinkle list get greased. Dude straight out ain't about the keys.
It's about the clout and the land. Money speaks louder than the words of man.
Damn, we know type be writing on fashion. We can computer nerds who turn words into action.
Locate coordinates and launch. We speak only with a conch.
Ain't Ralph or Jack, but we can get rowdy like that. Take a smack in the trap if you're gonna run the yak.
Communicate, educate, relate. Operator, connect me with destiny or fate.
No one's to be acting all cool. We're bringing the funk and taking you punks to school. The school, the school, the school, the school, the school.
Welcome to the general. Every cookie has to crumble, sons rise again. Every birth dies again. Reincarnation to carnage. Portrait of an artist, painted and torn up. Religion sworn up and sworn out. Die and never look back, only forward. Release the brakes and floor it. Swerving endlessly into uncounted identities. Who am I? And why do I have to die? Drink and throw up, slip my wrist to sew up. Bleed and drink it. Prophesize before you think it. Quote unheard words, it's absurd. Death comes ripping, gripping you by your throat. I heard the note, sang by the angel of death. Last caress, get this off my chest, a great green mess. No air in my face as you stare at me from space.
I slice the dice, chop non-stop. This is ghost right here, so don't show the cops. You might get prison getting caught with the contraband. It's illegal, that's something I can't understand. I'm moving to Amsterdam so I can steal the cannabis cup. Drop a pound, show that town what's up. Pressing keys like they do with the keys. And I can give a shit cause I'm gonna push my wares on the streets with tons of beats and vibes. You can do what you will with, you need an ill hit, well then roll it into a split. But don't forget that this is some of the finest. Thank God for CDs so you don't have to rewind this.
My fist bleeding, hop on my 6 speed. See the drunkard too many. Old bound drowned in my pool like an overdose rock star. With a beat like a cockfire. Picking up and dropping, levitating and rocking. Tripping and never getting up. Cracking the cranial nut. Peeking into the emptiness. No eggs in the empty nest. This is the brain of narcotics. Damage your body with antibiotics. This is what I told you. Drown your problems and the liquor sold you. Pot is legal for people. Issues no one to speak to. Do pretend. Evil lurks in the hearts of men. Burning at both ends. We share with friends. Not really. Less booze and Jeff Healy. We are not satanic. You don't thieving bandits. Burn our crops and not approve as hops. The injustice never stops. Fuck the cops, travel life in all walks.
So underground, you call it sedimentary rock. That's why I'm making your crumble like my pot smoking until it gets too hot. Piping with that writing, whether you like it or not. Don't say shit, you're frightened when I'm on the spot. You can't rhyme, you mumble a lot. It's no time, you close the shop like get more than props. Like only locks, this is just right. And I've been tight since the first time I touched the mic. More than alright, all night, still with the morning great. Even when I'm yawning, it's on and you off like bug repellent. I raid your office for the relics, take the arms and selling. The hell with struggling, I'm drug smuggling. Dividing, shuffling, break the dash, yeah, man with no muffling clothes, no syllables. We ruffling callers, making dollars, bouncing ballers, lyrical scholars, poor street ballers with bumpy knuckles. Cause we harder than large puzzles. We armed for the trouble, known to have harm more than a couple. Alarms cause we custom leave you in rubble, make you stay uncle. Or mercy is the pain passing courtesy, the murder freestyle. See it's versatile, every square mile is heard of me. About my neighborhood, a town full of haters. No subways, transit, or skyscrapers. Divide papers cause there ain't enough to go around. And if you ain't slick with your shit, you'll get a beat down. Street sounds, crashing and hollering screams. This is where I was placed to accomplish my dreams. Between fiends, I'm doing something different. I haven't been caught, but I've been labeled the misfit. I tossed the biscuit, and now my weapon's my mouth. Sometimes I think I bust that box it up and head south. Get myself a tan, take my mic and battle every man. Burn my bridges, then I'll drown what's stand.
Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. I live in a town to feed you and lead you, where all men are not created equal. Beat down and defeat you, oppress, stress, undress, and neglect you. Let you wither away and expire, rise and retire. Despise the outsider, the inner circle will hurt you. If you try to enter, you'll find no mentor, just pain and small thinking. Abuse of inclusive drinking, walk into the sports bar and fall over. A small soldier against the army of ignorance. No indifference from my side, or your blind mind unseen of other suffering or any unfairness. Cherish your lack of vision, decision to only help yourself. No acknowledgement of anyone else in this hell. I don't relish this selfishness. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school.
The circus freak serving you this squeak with an urge to speak. Tiger in a cage, I'm doing tricks for treats. You got a bargain on the street. I used to rap for free, but now I'm asking for cash up front, cause yo, I gotta eat. Please, this is my profession. I suggest you sit for a lesson. Here, tech using this weapon, holding MCs if they stepping. They go on breathless in seconds while I'm turning up records like tapping. You're dissing my views and fools, I'm attacking you. Blasting you with lyrics that you and two crews couldn't match. This is criminal records and we got beats by lab rats, so add that to your must-have list. Check us out when we shooting the gifts live, making some dope music.
Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. My life's good with this. I have problems with God. The way people force religion and men beat women. Like everything around me, reality grounds me. Life is like a live wire. Everyone wants to put out your fire. I'm not backing up, I'm packing up and heading to greener pastures to live happily ever after. No man is my master, commands demand laughter. I wonder why I have no employment. Could you tell me where the boys went? I feel like I'm in a town full of jokers. Tack them to the wall like posters. Stopping next to the one of Axl Rose. Everybody tries to pose, pin a fist on their nose, and expose the gross. Try to find a sunny day, pack my bags and run away. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school. Above the sky, beneath the ground, in this town, look around at the foolishness. Pack your lunch and go to school with this. See ya. See ya.
Here's what you do. First, flip on the hydraulic booster fuel injection switch. Turn the electronic digital computer valve clockwise. Switch on the automated orbital rectify gain. Then what?
My train of thoughts on a set of runaway tracks. I seen stuff you'd only see in an IMAX. Two-dimensional perspective embedded. I am a heretic, professing beheaded. I base opinion on what I have learned. Trust people by the bridges they burned. Dropped a match in a patch full of gas. Trapped in the hustle where the mouse go blast. Future reflected by the present and the past. Some people just wanna kick your ass. Shoot first, ask questions later. Fall on deaf ears like my name was Ralph Nader. You can listen to me or shut the door. Cover your ears, fall flat on the floor. Things left too long go rotten. Assholes like opinions, everybody's got 'em. Speak for the hell of hearing yourself talk. And run your mouth like a game of hopscotch. Mindless matters make me go mental. Stupid suckers don't act sensible. Everything you do is your own business. Decisions we decide are the ones we have to live with.
Someone hand me a pad and pen, I got lyrics for days. And once again, I'ma bring it in so many ways. Really amazed, tasty like turkey with the glaze. Turn ups and word ups when we be dropping the phrase. You're knocking the names and that will be your freedom of speech. Freedom of weep, lyrics that making y'all sound weak. Get down with the beats, now that they're unique. The low ones that pound your cheek. Yo, from the buttons we tweak, should I speak? Yeah, getting live like shocking the geek. Auctions that you caution your wheat and meat. So what you gonna eat? I'm hunting all night while all y'all asleep. So revive and try to compete. Yeah.
Speak for the hell of hearing yourself talk. And run your mouth like a game of hopscotch. Mindless matters make me go mental. Stupid suckers don't act sensible. Everything you do is your own business. Decisions we decide are the ones we have to live with. Understand demands but don't always advocate. When balls get too big, it's time to castrate. Cause egos inflate, along with the rest of it. Can keep it together, explode, make a mess of it. Leadership and influence should be used wisely. Prudence and patience, practice widely. Religion's beliefs, no reason to hide me. Or therefore lack of, no reason to remind me. Respect, innocence, the only right of a child. Before they grow, release into the wild. All people have the right to see the things the way they want to. Decide not to decide is what you ought to. Think about opinions, push too hard. Speaking loud, face red. Looking like a retard, drown out your sound. Put it on my Walkman. Some people talk for the hell of talking. Speak for the hell of hearing yourself talk. And run your mouth like a game of hopscotch. Mindless matters make me go mental. Stupid suckers don't act sensible. Everything you do is your own business. Decisions we decide are the ones we have to live with.
Some say I suck cause I don't have a tape. Well, they tell them girls that they know me, thinking they might get a date. Would let everybody know that I'm the worst in the game. So they know my name when they see me when I'm bursting insane. I'm straight from the brain to my mouth, freestyling from north to south. And what I'm about is turning places out with words and no shouts. They pouting and bleeding for a little more than Ross. I even got Fight Dog, saying I'm the flawless. I'm no novice, I got shows under my belt. More breaks than you fakes for the place in the belt. 33 and 45, supporting the vibe. Would you like to find what I got inside? Skull snaps for dull cats. Bass loose, that's through. Getting hot in the spot like 140 proof. Isn't Tupac, but got the juice.
Speak for the hell of hearing yourself talk. And run your mouth like a game of hopscotch. Mindless matters make me go mental. Stupid suckers don't act sensible. Everything you do is your own business. Decisions we decide are the ones we have to live with.
Here's your position right now.
My position?
Yo! 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 Yo!
I'm a war vet, you care to see my medals? I rock over jazz, pop, and even classical. I be blasting it, that's why they calling me unhuman for the way I'm living my life. And what I'm pursuing, my youth is moving in position for this tactical strike. We flipping you like, we throwing a stick in the spokes of your bike. To choke if you like, but when you get off, I own in control. Plus I be managing this job. I'm writing so many flows that my hands can soar. I'ma have to type down and relieve a little pressure. The best and no less, or can I'm attacked and unfathomable measures. Doing better means choosing fewer pleasures. Competitors, and now see at light speed. There's no weapon psychology, so take a fly and fucking expect no apology. Rap some beats for me's an ongoing commodity. Honestly, you topping this here is a laugh.
Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. I'm a prudent, honest student, respect my unit, the enemy movement. I clash like a titan with anyone fighting what I'm writing. Go barbaric like a Viking, put tactical with doomsday. Collide with me, it's doomsday. Any resistance, bending with no resistance. Sodomizing you silly suckers, packing you with pilly busters, ripping up your spleens and crushing your dreams. Non-stop question and judge you, put a bag over your head and fuck you. Arm wrestling, break yours off at the elbow. Clock Uranus with my shell toe, leave you frustrated and constipated. Should've stayed home and masturbated. Your hand was the first person you dated. Your mom the first and only you saw naked. Hardcore like lumpy milk, crying often like flowers that wilt. 2 reasons to hand you a Kleenex. Girls make you pay for free sex, if you could get any. My one and only enemy, break your nose with 2 rows of teeth and a tongue. My weapon is everything between my gums. Disperse this roast from my lungs. Compare your entire life to the runs. Stomp down like a bug, I crush you. Squeeze you, nugget, I flush you. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. My strategic assignment in my mind went on the same note. Destroy the lame goat and break down the front line. But the first time you heard the punchline, roll with it. This is the vice, not a gimmick. Life is not to mimic. Run smoothly and rhythmic. Well-oiled machine, an electric medium. Apply acute pressure and force from the back door to the front porch. Destroy all ports and conquer the country. Honk the honky, don't spank your donkey. Sticking around wasting time while I'm making the most of mine. Acknowledge the knowledge and find your brain the smallest. University or college, I abolish any weak speaking, extending and reaching beyond your eyesight. I might tackle you down, rattle your crown, give you spontaneous combustion, concussion, burn your flag, turn the page and write the next chapter. Put all cows into pasture. Why buy the cow when the milk's free? No fee to see the flea circus. Unzip my pants and pee on the worthless. This tea is your surface. You drown in a pool of bloodshed and severed heads of the dead. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive, so we do what we gotta do to survive, and that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die.
Coming out the trenches, fully equipped. Did I already mention? We roll over rock and on the fences. The trip, you best pay attention. More than a great entrance, infinite. Showing all your weak endings. No pretending, those foes are make believe. The holes in the clothes, the only thing left on the street. You bring it what? Well, let's hear them beats. Static attic sounds with the speakers in your Jeep. The ammo's unique, and so is the weapon. So save the pose and flexing, cause this is elemental. Call a source for a photo session. Save your present, it's essential. So you can bust out of town by booking a car rental. The instrumental is arranged in the right position. The crime crew's on the move with only one mission. Tons of vision.
Taking position. Taking position.
Taking position.
Taking position.
I intend to thrash you.
Done what men have dreamed about for centuries. Send a man to the moon.
Base is open to us now. First soft landing on the moon.
Fill up the page with the story of the day, the time is dusk. Plus we brought the cushion, veg, it was lush. Kept with the rep, the best to bust. Rhymes and rhythms like the tunes we give and move your feet into the position. Take a step forward on the road of life. Rather pedal away on your stolen bike with a pad and pen to write. Find a nice place to catch some insight. The groove is tight, tripping it like higher hurdle. Fat fast tracks, your dudes are slow like turtles. Fruity purple, nerdy like Urkel. So we come fully equipped with words to hurt you. Spitting sticks and stones. Techniques I learned while walking alone. Deep in the zone, wax now to invade your home. Leave it alone or roam, rather phone a friend. Cause this is the end. Step on through the doors, secreting rap through my pores. Is this enough or do you want more? I'ma dig deep like the roots. Check the past tracks for the proof. I'm adult now, but I've been doing this since an early youth. True.
Men's imaginations were stirred, and they began to dream of voyages to all parts of the world, and to other worlds as well, especially the moon.
I travel this path with my ass half showing and my eyes glowing. I'm a snowman, frostbitten on the path of rhythm. I see under the moonlight and never lose sight of the road I follow. I'll see you tomorrow, borrow the sorrow and sadness. Happiness is average, pick up the litter. Not the kid you kidder, no date or dinner. As I travel ravaged by the winter, I'd sooner see you in the summer. The moon we're under is seen by the rest of the planet. At least the stars and that's far, so keep them in grasp. As we walk down this path, someone else is doing and thinking the exact same thing as we are right now. Somewhere, somehow, as we blend into the background.
That a trip to the moon would require something special to escape the Earth's atmosphere. This was the beginning of the space age.
It's the ultra-metaphysical, verbal individual, solo pro that I'm practically invisible. Syllables, audible tools of the powerful, notable, quotable, styles unmatchable, gradual, nearly untrackable, hidden in the shadows, the mic supernatural, factual, non-fiction from the crates, taken from the best, brought back for the sake of the ones who forgot, who don't understand the meaning of the art of the hip-hop band. Take a stand, like a microphone, the range is outrageous and the grooves are stone. Age to perfection, needless to mention, our musical selection demands your attention. Dimensions beyond the second and the third, not even physical but still can be heard in super hi-fi, surround sound stereo. It's flipped on the tip of the moonlit scenario.
Airman from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon. July 1969. It came in peace for all mankind.
Men have now reached the moon. But is this the end of the voyage? Men will continue to seek and explore the unknown. In a state of rivalry, they have done well. But in a friendly, cooperative relationship, they can do even more.
And now,
I'm closing in on your frequency. I speak frequently. Too many people mark this art form they claim to represent. They must repent their sins as the record spins with no flaws. Nowadays I'm rapping for a cause. Once was lost like a boy in a shopping mall, but now I'm found like a newborn Christian. So listen, living in lyrics is what I'm learning. Hope to be in respect someday as I play on and on. Many songs, many rap acts who drop facts and what they think is hip hop, a business, a hobby, freestyling in the lobby. I'll never be a carbon copy. I'm like a poet in that cafe. My rhymes a playground. There we go round with the sounds of the day.
Tell me what you wanna hear. I'm spitting clear, this just putting it in your ear. Trip to fear, you can't compare the incredible high IQs and those dudes are vegetables. They lay next to beef, that's why I carry weapons when I'm roaming the street. Protect myself when I'm coming for beats. Them wannabe hoods, they just no good freaks. They can barely speak, let alone rap. The skills for reals and the mics in my backpack. You cut off my hands and get a butt scratch. Still make yours sound whack. Light up the bitch like a cigarette. They all in the dark waiting for my spark, well not yet. I let them bark and sweat. Hawkins tech, ready to verbally flex. We can get off the deck, walk the plank. You a foot soldier with a knife walking into a tank. Your fools are carrying blanks. Cash you away like Tom Hanks. Rap your pledge, you don't get a thanks.
This rap is rap. Passing laterals, collecting collateral from MCs who always on something. Number one hits that sound like shit. The albums up on for nothing. Mainstream keeps it coming. Sometimes I felt not quite what I feel. Real to real. Nowadays MCs don't know how to act. Kick facts about my likes and dislikes and how nice my life could be if I got to it. Screw it, is what I said last time a rhyme, but this time it's better. As I write this letter to whoever, whenever it's heard, absurd to some, but others feel it. My expression leads to lessons at concession stands, where I preach my plan, demand understanding, concentrate on expanding my abilities. But this drunken hillbilly's constantly trying to kill me.
Who would've thunk it? The most thumping with all the hype. I do what they want over beats that I like, and I'm the type to sight crowds when I'm touching the mic. Christ as with wisdom, so don't be messing with precision. This poet's got rhythm, and he sure can deliver them. I'm giving them the satisfaction to be calling me down. That's right, no one likes me, but they loving my sound. They calling me from out of town to be playing at their parties. All thoughts and spots getting lost like car keys. Saying I'm hardly from this world. Heard of me, get my pay these papers for world. My name isn't Earl, but do it for clue. One lonely rappers, yes, who's known to destroy crews, and the joys to ignore you cause you're wasting time. Hating crime, we making great tapes, tasting grapes and wine. We got fine kind like 2-ounce buds, smoke with thugs, just to watch them get all buzzed. Start talking love, now they a bunch of nerd hippies, trying to build a time machine to get back to the 60s. And man, this is just way, way, way too trippy. War vet, you care to see my medals? I rock over jazz, pop, and even classical. I be blasting you, that's why they calling me unhuman for the way I'm living my life, and what I'm pursuing. My youth moving in position for this tactical strike. We flipping your like, we're throwing a stick in the spokes of your bike. Choke if you like, but when you get off, I only control. Plus I be managing this job. I write so many flows that my hands can soar. I'ma have to type now to relieve a little pressure. The best and no lesser, kind of attacked at unfathomable measures. Doing better means choosing fewer pleasures. Competitors, and now see your light speed. This new weapon psychology. Take a fly and fuck it, expect no apology. Raps and beats for me's an ongoing commodity. Honestly, you topping this here is a laugh.
Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. I'm a prudent, honest student, respect my unit. The enemy movement, I clash like a titan. With anyone fighting what I'm writing, go barbaric like a Viking. Protestical with doomsday, collide with me, it's doomsday. Any resistance, bend with no resistance. Inside the maxim, you silly suckers, packing you with pearly boxes, ripping up your spleens and crushing your dreams. Non-stop questioning, judge you, put a bag over your head and fuck you. I'm wrestling, break yours off with the elbow, clog your anus with my shell toe, leave you frustrated and constipated. Should've stayed home and masturbated. Your hand was the first person you dated. Your mom the first and only you saw naked. Hardcore like lumpy milk, crying often like flowers that wilt. 2 reasons to hand you a Kleenex. Girls make you pay for free sex, if you could get any. My one and only enemy. Break your nose with 2 rows of teeth and a tongue. My weapon is everything between my gums. Disperse this verse from my lungs. Compare your entire life to the runs. Stomp down like a bug, I crush you. Squeeze you, nugget, I flush you. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. A strategic assignment in my mind went on the same note. Destroy the lame quote and break down the front line. But the first time you heard the punchline, I roll with it. This is a vice, not a gimmick. Life is not to mimic. Run smoothly and rhythmic. Well-oiled machine in a wet-free medium. Apply pressure and force from the back door to the front porch. Destroy our ports and conquer the country. Honk the honky, don't spank your donkey. Sticking around wasting time while I'm making the most of mine. Knowledge to knowledge, find your brain that's smallest. University or college, I abolish any weakling speaking, extending and reaching beyond your eyesight. I might tackle you down, rattle your crown, give you spontaneous combustion, concussion, burn your flag, turn the page and write the next chapter. Put all cows out to pasture. Why buy the cow when the milk's free? My feet to see the flea circus. Unzip my pants and pee out the worthless. When the sea is your surface, you drown in a pool of bloodshed and severed heads of the dead. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die. Taking position, man, it's you or I. Knowing at the end of the day we might not be alive. So we do what we gotta do to survive. And that means hitting back hard, cause we ain't ready to die.
Coming out the trenches, fully equipped. Did I already mention? We roll over rock and on the fences. The trip, you best pay attention. Well then the great entrance, infinite. Showing all your weak endings, no pretending. Those foes are make-believe. The holes in the clothes, the only thing left on the street. You bring it what? Well let's hear them beats. Static attic sounds, rip the speakers in your Jeep. The ammo's unique, and so is the weapon. Save the pose and flexing, cause this is elemental. Color source for a photo session. Save your breath, it's essential. So you can bust out of town by booking a car rental. The instrumental is arranged in the right position. The crime crew's on the move with only one mission. Tons of vision.
Taking position. Taking position.
Crush you.
Taking position. Taking position.
I intend to crush you. I intend to thrash you.